Happy Halloween.
October is great, because now we can talk about how we be thinking we something that we're not. I mean, that's what be scary to me. You believe lies about yourself for so long, looking good in that costume, but along with that pain was the real you that you forgot. Experienced so much pain that you can look you in the face and still say, that was never me. If you, a poor man that chase money, even if you get it, but your mind is still poor, what do you got? A cycle where you chase more because you realize you truly don't have anything. If God has given you all you need, how do you still have none? You get it? Okay, if little Tommy was born in a system where society tells him
you need money, food, shelter, but for those things you need us to get it.
Takes him through an education system, makes him believe time heals all wounds, but it didn't. It just helped him to forget it. And in order to be a real man, if something starts notifying him of truth, you must suppress it. Because a real man leads on his own understanding. Read our books, listen to our podcasts, because the only knowledge you'll ever need will come from man. So if your spirit awakens,
you experiencing mental health issues, get that nigga to a clinic. Or you don't do medicine. Well, put it in his blood and tell him to inhale it. Doesn't that feel better, Tommy? Don't you want to feel better, Tommy?
Tommy? Man, it's neither male nor female, black or white. The easiest way to control a people is to put one over the other, blindly in the blind when neither have sight. Arguing amongst the flesh when there's warfare in our minds. Living amongst the dead, trying to convince them that we are still alive. Religion preaching what we can't do, condemning us with sin. Like God didn't become a man, became our sin and died. Look, what if we were all Lazarus? Killed us and witnessed our last breath, making sure Jesus was the last of his brethren. So they can't understand who will still come in to help you rise. So they ask for who do you praise and get rowdy. But instead, I ask a question. If he is still alive coming through us, why do you keep looking in the sky where your judgment can get cloudy? Do you see it? If the power of sin is death, but Jesus rose, what does that mean? If the sacrifice was to open your eyes, but yet you believe that they're closed, then even with eyes you have still never seen. So a man thinketh, so is he. Tommy, you're fighting a war when your power is truth. Fighting enemies when God is your enemy. There's no war between light and darkness when darkness can't even exist in the presence of you, of light. They'll say you're fighting a war in your mind, but power is in what you do. Why try to feel better when you can be better with the presence of Christ? Look, they done made religion and God synonymous, oppressing the power of God's sacrifice. They allow the praise and worship as long as you still believe your identity is still in a place that God already saved you from.
Don't listen to them, Tommy. Believe in yourself, but the self that we told you that you are. We can't allow people to become autonomous.
What are they trying to keep you from? Something told me to do it, something made me change. Like God's knowledge that dwells in you is anonymous. So give him back his name. Do you hear it, Jesus? The voices in your head that are pulling you away from everything that you know. Life you created seems perfect, but you know there's more, and now you can't hush your spirit from the loud moans and groans. They force you to say depressed instead of suppress. They shame you for your nakedness, clothe you in their garments and tell you it's to impress. But I thought shackles were to oppress. Tell you lies like you are powerless, like they didn't strap your mind, heart onto death's harness, like the weight of their lies aren't dragging you down. Father, shh, Tommy, Father, can you see me, hear me, set me free? Happy Halloween. Did you get it? The tricks aren't what you think. Riches.